Tamil Nadu 12th Standard Chemistry Multi-Choice Questions and Answers. Chapter 1 Mettallurgy. Question number 1. Bauxite has the composition option A Al2O3, option B Al2O3NH2O, option C Fe2O3 2H2O, option D none of this. The correct option is option B Al2O3NH2O. Question number 2. Roasting of sulfide ore gives the gas A. A is a colorless gas. Aqueous solution of A is acidic. The gas A is option A CO2, option B SO3, option C SO2, option D H2S. The correct option is option C SO2. Question number 3. Which one of the following reaction represents calcination? Option A 2Zn plus O2 implies 2ZnO. Option B 2ZnS plus 3O2 implies 2ZnO plus 2S2SO2. Option C MgCO3 implies MgO plus CO2. Option D both A and C. The correct option is option C MgCO3 implies MgO plus CO2. Question number 4. The metal oxide which cannot be reduced to metal by carbon is option A PbO, option B Al2O3, option C ZnO, option D FeO. The correct option is option B Al2O3. Question number 5. Which of the metal is extracted by Hall Herolyte process? Option A Al, option B Ni, option C Cu, option D Zn. The correct option is option A Al. Question number 6. Which of the following statements about the advantage of roasting of sulfide ore before reduction is not true? Option A del Gf degree of sulfide is greater than those for CS2 and H2S. Option B del Gr degree is negative for roasting of sulfide ore to oxide. Option C roasting of the sulfide to its oxide is thermodynamically feasible. Option D carbon and hydrogen are suitable reducing agents for metal sulfides. The correct option is option D carbon and hydrogen are suitable reducing agent for metal sulfides. Question number 7. Match items in column 1 with the items of column 2 and assign the correct code. Column 1. A. Cyanide process, B. Flotation process, C. Electrolytic reduction, D. Zone refining. Column 2. Ultra pure GE, dressing of ZnS, extraction of Al, extraction of Au, purification of Ni. Option A 1, 2, 3, 4. Option B 3, 4, 5, 1. Option C 4, 2, 3, 1. Option D 2, 3, 1, 5. The correct option is option C 4, 2, 3, 1. Question number 8. Wolframite ore is separated from tin stone by the process of option A smelting, option B calcination, option C, roasting, option D, electromagnetic separation. The correct option is option D, electromagnetic separation. Question number 9. Which one of the following is not feasible? Option A, solid Z10 plus dissolved Cu2 plus gives solid Cu plus dissolved Z10 plus. Option B, solid Cu plus dissolved Z10 plus gives solid Z10 plus dissolved Cu2 plus. Option C, solid Cu plus dissolved 2Ag plus gives solid Ag plus dissolved Cu2 plus. Option D, solid Fe plus dissolved Cu2 plus gives solid Cu plus dissolved Fe2 plus. The correct option is option B, solid Cu plus dissolved Z10 plus gives solid Z10 plus dissolved Cu2 plus. Question number 10. Electrochemical process is used to extract option A, iron, option B, lead, option C, sodium, option D, silver. The correct option is option C, sodium. Question number 11. Flux is a substance which is used to convert option A, mineral into silicate, option B, infusible impurities to soluble impurities, option C, soluble impurities to infusible impurities, option D, all of this. The correct option is option B, infusible impurities to soluble impurities. Question number 12. Which one of the following ores is best concentrated by flotation method? Option A, magnetite, option B, hematite, option C, galena, option D, cassiterite. The correct option is option C, galena. Question number 13. In the extraction of aluminium from alumina by electrolysis, stearolite is added to option A, lower the melting point of alumina, option B, remove impurities from alumina, option C, decrease the electrical conductivity, option D, increase the rate of reduction. The correct option is option A, lower the melting point of alumina. Question number 14. Zinc is obtained from ZnO by option A, carbon reduction, option B, reduction using silver, option C, electrochemical process, option D, acid leaching. The correct option is option A, carbon reduction. Question number 15. Cupellation is a process used for the refining of option A, silver, option B, lead, option C, copper, option D, iron. The correct option is option A, silver. Question number 16. Extraction of gold and silver involves leaching with cyanide ion. Silver is later recovered by option A, distillation, option B, zone refining, option C, displacement with zinc, option D, equation. The correct option is option C, displacement with zinc. Question number 17. Considering Hillingham diagram, which one of the following metal can be used to reduce alumina? Option A, Fe, option B, Cu, option C, Mg, option D, Zn. The correct option is Option C, Mg. Question number 18. The following set of reactions are used in refining zirconium. Impure Zr plus 2I2 at temperature 523 Kelvin gives Zr I4. Zr I4 at temperature 1800 Kelvin gives impure Zr plus 2I2. This method is known as Option A, liquefaction. Option B, Van Arkel process. Option C, zone refining. Option D, Mons process. The correct option is Option B, Van Arkel process. Question number 19. Which of the following is used for concentrating ore in metallurgy? Option A, leaching. Option B, roasting. Option C, flotation. Option D, both A and C. The correct option is Option D, both A and C. Question number 20. The incorrect statement among the following is Option A, nickel is refined by Mons process. Option B, titanium is refined by Van Arkel's process. Option C, zinc blendy is concentrated by flotation. Option D, in the metallurgy of gold, the metal is leached with dilute sodium chloride solution. The correct option is Option D. In the metallurgy of gold, the metal is leached with dilute sodium chloride solution. Question number 21. In the electrolytic refining of copper, which one of the following is used as anode? Option A, pure copper. Option B, impure copper. Option C, carbon rod. Option D, platinum electrode. The correct option is Option B, impure copper. Question number 22. Which of the following plot gives Electro diagram? Option A, del S VST. Option B, del G degree VST. Option C, del G Vs1 by T. Option D, del G degree Vs T square. The correct option is Option B, del G degree Vs T. Question number 23. In the Electro diagram for the formation of carbon monoxide. Option A, del S degree by del T is negative. Option B, del G degree by del T is positive. Option C, del G degree by del T is negative. Option D, initially del T by del G degree is positive. After 700 degrees Celsius, del G degree by del T is negative. The correct option is Option C, del G degree by del T is negative. Question number 24. Which of the following reduction is not thermodynamically feasible? Option A, Cr2O3 plus 2Al gives Al2O3 plus 2Cr. Option B, Al2O3 plus 2Cr gives Cr2O3 plus 2Al. Option C, 3TiO2 plus 4Al gives 2Al2O3 plus 3Ti. Option D, none of this. The correct option is Option B, Al2O3 plus 2Cr gives Cr2O3 plus 2Al. Question number 25. Which of the following is not true with respect to Electro diagram? Option A, free energy changes follow a straight line. Deviation occurs when there is a phase change. Option B, the graph for the formation of CO2 is a straight line almost parallel to free energy axis. Option C. Negative slope of CO shows that it becomes more stable with increase in temperature. Option D. Positive slope of metal oxide shows that their stabilities decrease with increase in temperature. The correct option is option B. The graph for the formation of CO2 is a straight line almost parallel to free energy axis. Chapter 2. P block elements 1. Question number 26. An aqueous solution of borax is option A neutral, option B acidic, option C basic, option D amphoteric. The correct option is option C basic. Question number 27. Boric acid is an acid because its molecule. Option A contains replaceable H plus ion. Option B gives up a proton. Option C combines with proton to form water molecule. Option D accepts OH minus from water releasing proton. The correct option is option D accepts OH from water releasing proton. Question number 28. Which among the following is not a borane? Option A B2H6, option B B3H6, option C B4H10, option D none of this. The correct option is option B B3H6. Question number 29. Which of the following metals has the largest abundance in the earth crust? Option A aluminium, option B calcium, option C magnesium, option D sodium. The correct option is option A aluminium. Question number 30. In diborane, the number of electrons that accounts for banana bonds is option A 6, option B 2, option C 4, option D 3. The correct option is option C 4. Question number 31. The elements that does not show catenation among the following P block elements is option A carbon, option B silicon, option C lead, option D germanium. The correct option is option C lead. Question number 32. Carbon atoms in fluorescence with formula C60 have option A sp3 hybridized, option B sp hybridized, option C sp2 hybridized, option D partially sp2 and partially sp3 hybridized. The correct option is option C sp2 hybridized. Question number 33. Oxidation state of carbon in its hydrates. Option A +4, option B -4, option C +3, option D +2. The correct option is option A +4. Question number 34. The basic structural unit of silicates is option A SiO3 whole power 2 minus, option B SiO4 whole power 2 minus, option C SiO whole power minus, option D SiO4 whole power 4 minus. The correct option is option D SiO4 whole power 4 minus. Question number 35. The repeating unit in silicon is option A SiO2, option B bond structure in option B, option C the given bond structure in option C, option D the given bond structure in option D. The correct option is option B. Question number 36. Which of this is not a monomer for a high molecular mass silicon polymer? Option A, Me3SiCl. Option B, PHSiCl3. Option C, MESiCl3. Option D, Me2SiCl2. The correct option is option A, Me3SiCl. Question number 37. Which of the following is not sp2 hybridized? Option A, graphite. Option B, graphene. Option C, fluorines. Option D, dry ice. The correct option is option D, dry ice. Question number 38. The geometry at which carbon atom in diamond are bounded to each other is option A, tetrahedral. Option B, hexagonal. Option C, octahedral. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option A, tetrahedral. Question number 39. Which of the following statement is not correct? Option A, Brel is an cyclic silicate. Option B, Mg2SiO4 is an orthosilicate. Option C, SiO4 minus 4 is a basic structural unit of silicates. Option D, feldspar is not aminosilicate. The correct option is option D, feldspar is not aminosilicate. Question number 40. AlF3 is soluble in HF only in the presence of KF. It is due to the formation of option A, K3 into AlF3H3. Option B, K3 into AlF6. Option C, AlH3. Option D, K into AlF3H. The correct option is option B, K3 into AlF6. Question number 41. Match items in column 1 with the items of column 2 and assign the correct code. Column 1, Barazole, boric acid, quartz, borax. Column 2, BOH3, B3N3H6, Na2, B4O5OH4, 8H2O, SiO2. Option A, 2143. Option B, 1243. Option C, 1243. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option A, 2143. Question number 42. Duralumin is an alloy of option A, Cu, Mn. Option B, Cu, Al, Mg. Option C, Al, Mn. Option D, Al, Cu, Mn, Mg. The correct option is option D, Al, Cu, Mn, Mg. Question number 43. Thermodynamically, the most stable form of carbon is option A, diamond. Option B, graphite. Option C, fluorines. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option B, graphite. Question number 44. The compound that is used in nuclear reactor as protective shield and control rod is option A, metal borates. Option B, metal oxides. Option C, metal carbonates. Option D, metal carbide. The correct option is option A, metal boride. Question number 45. The stability of +1 oxidation state increases in the sequence? Option A, AN less than, GA less than, IN less than, TL. Option B, TL less than, IN less than, GA less than, AL. Option C, IN less than, TL less than, GA less than, AL. Option D, GA less than, IN less than, AL less than, TL. The correct option is option A, AL less than, GA less than, IN less than, TL. This revision guide video is sponsored by Amit University, India's first maritime deemed to be university.
Amit University, Chennai is India's pioneer university for maritime education in India. Join Merchant Navy. Join Amit to expand your career horizon worldwide. Visit amituniv.ac.in.
Chapter 3, P block elements 2. Question number 46. In which of the following NH3 is not used? Option A, Nessler's reagent. Option B, reagent for the analysis of fourth group basic radical. Option C, reagent for the analysis of third group basic radical. Option D, Tollens reagent. The correct option is option A, Nessler's reagent. Question number 47. Which is true regarding nitrogen? Option A, least electronegative element. Option B, has low ionization enthalpy than oxygen. Option C, d orbital is available. Option D, ability to form p-pi bonds with itself. The correct option is option D, ability to form p-pi bond with itself. Question number 48. An element belongs to group 15 and third period of the periodic table. Its electronic configuration would be option A, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Option B, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Option C, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p2. Option D, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. The correct option is option D, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. Question number 49. Solid A reacts with strong aqueous NaOH, liberating a foul-smelling gas. B, which spontaneously burn in the air, giving smoky rings. A and B are respectively. Option A, P4 red and pH 3. Option B, P4 white and pH 3. Option C, S8 and H2S. Option D, P4 white and H2S. The correct option is option B, P4 white and pH 3. Question number 50. Assertion. Bond dissociation energy is fluorine is greater than chlorine gas. Reason. Chlorine has more electronic repulsion than fluorine. Option A. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option D. Both assertion and reason are false. Question number 51. Among the following, which is the strongest oxidizing agent? Option A, Cl2. Option B, F2. Option C, Br2. Option D, I2. The correct option is option B, F2. Question number 52. The correct order of the thermal stability of hydrogen halide is option A, Hi greater than Hbr greater than HCl greater than HF. Option B, HF greater than HCl greater than HBr greater than HI. Option C. HCl greater than HF greater than HBr greater than HI. Option D. HI greater than HCl greater than HF greater than HBr. The correct option is option B. HF greater than HCl greater than HBr greater than HI. Question number 53. Which one of the following compounds is not formed? Option A. XCOF4. Option B. XCO3. Option C. XCF2. Option D. NEF2. The correct option is option D. NEF2. Question number 54. Most easily liquefiable gas is option A. AR. Option B. Ne. Option C. He. Option D. Kr. The correct option is option C. He. Question number 55. XCF6 on complete hydrolysis produces option A. XCOF4. Option B. XCO2F2. Option C. XCO3. Option D. XCO2. The correct option is option C. XCO3. Question number 56. Which of the following is the strongest acid among all? Option A. HI. Option B. HF. Option C. HBr. Option D. HCl. The correct option is option A. HI. Question number 57. Which one of the following order is correct for the bond dissociation enthalpy of halogen molecules? Option A. Br2 greater than I2 greater than F2 greater than Cl2. Option B. F2 greater than Cl2 greater than Br2 greater than I2. Option C. I2 greater than Br2 greater than Cl2 greater than F2. Option D. Cl2 greater than Br2 greater than F2 greater than I2. The correct option is option D. Cl2 greater than Br2 greater than F2 greater than I2. Question number 58. Among the following, the correct order of acidity is option A. HClO2 less than, HClO less than, HClO3 less than, HClO4. Option B. HClO4 less than, HClO2 less than, HClO less than, HClO3. Option C. HClO3 less than, HClO4 less than, HClO2 less than, HClO. Option D. HClO less than, HClO2 less than, HClO3 less than, HClO4. The correct option is option D. HClO less than, HClO2 less than, HClO3 less than, HClO4. Question number 59. When copper is heated with concentrated HNO3, it produces option A. CuNO3 to NO and NO2. Option B. CuNO3 2 and N2O. Option C. CuNO3 into 2 and NO2. Option D. CuNO3 2 and NO. The correct option is option C. CuNO3 2 and NO2. Chapter 4. Transition and inner transition elements. Question number 60. Fe where Z equal to 21 is a transition element, but zinc where Z equal to 30 is not, because option A. Both Fe3+ and Z10 2+ ions are colorless and form white compounds. Option B. In case of Sc, 3d orbital are partially filled, but in Zn, these are completely filled. Option C. Last electron as assumed to be added to 4s level in case of zinc. Option D. Both Sc and Zn do not exhibit variable oxidation states. The correct option is option B. In case of Sc, 3d orbital are partially filled, but in Zn these are completely filled. Question number 61. Which of the following d block elements has half-filled pentamate d subblock as well as half-filled valence subshell? Option A, Cr. Option B, Pd. Option C, Pt. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option A, Cr. Question number 62. Among the transition metal of 3D series, the one that has highest negative M2 plus by M standard electrode potential is option A, Ti, option B, Cu, option C, Mn, option D, Zn. The correct option is option A, Ti. Question number 63. Which one of the following ion has the same number of unpaired electron as present in V3+? Option A, Ti3+, option B, Fe3+, option C, Ni2+, option D, Cr3+. The correct option is option C, Ni2+. Question number 64. The magnetic moment of Mn2 plus ion is option A, 5.92 Bohr magnetron, option B, 2.80 Bohr magnetron, option C, 8.95 Bohr magnetron, option D, 3.90 Bohr magnetron. The correct option is option A, 5.92 Bohr magnetron. Question number 65. The catalytic behavior of transition metal and their components is ascribed mainly due to option A, their magnetic behavior, option B, their unfilled d orbitals, option C, their ability to adopt variable oxidation states, option D, their chemical reactivity. The correct option is option C, their ability to adapt variable oxidation state. Question number 66. The correct order of increasing oxidizing power in the series. Option A, VO2 plus less than Cr2O7 2 minus less than MnO4 minus. Option B, Cr2O7 2 minus less than VO2 plus less than MnO4 minus. Option C, Cr2O7 2 minus less than MnO4 minus less than VO2 plus. Option D, MnO4 minus less than Cr2O7 2 minus less than VO2 plus. The correct option is option A, VO2 plus less than Cr2O7 2 minus less than MnO4 minus. Question number 67. In acid medium, potassium permagnetite oxidizes oxalic acid to option A, oxalate, option B, carbon dioxide, option C, acetate, option D, acetic acid. The correct option is option B, carbon dioxide. Question number 68. Which of the following statement is not true? Option A, on passing H2S through acidified K2Cr2O7 solution, a milky color is observed. Option B, Na2Cr2O7 is preferred over K2Cr2O7 in volumetric analysis? Option C. K2Cr2O7 solution in acidic medium is orange in color. Option D. K2Cr2O7 solution becomes yellow on increasing the pH beyond 7. The correct option is option B. Na2Cr2O7 is preferred over K2Cr2O7 in volumetric analysis. Question number 69. Permagnetite ion changes to dash in acidic medium. Option A. MnO4 2 minus. Option B. Mn2 plus. Option C. Mn3 plus. Option D. MnO2. The correct option is option B. Mn2 plus. Question number 70. A white crystalline salt A reacts with dilute HCl to liberate a suffocating gas B and also forms a yellow precipitate. The gas B turns potassium dichromate acidified with dilute H2SO4 to a green colored solution C. A, B and C are respectively. Option A. Na2SO3, SO2, Cr2SO4 3. Option B. Na2S2O3, SO2, Cr2SO4 3. Option C. Na2S, SO3, SO2, Cr2SO4 3 into O. Option D. Na2SO4, SO2, Cr2SO4 3. The correct option is option A. Na2SO3, SO2, Cr2SO4 3. Question number 71. MnO4 minus reacts with Br minus in alkaline pH to give option A. BrO3 minus, MnO2. Option B. Br2, MnO4 2 minus. Option C. Br2, MnO2. Option D. BrO minus, MnO4 2 minus. The correct option is option A. BrO3 minus, MnO2. Question number 72. How many moles of I2 are liberated when 1 mole of potassium dichromate reacts with potassium iode? Option A. 1. Option B. 2. Option C. 3. Option D. 4. The correct option is option C. 3. Question number 73. The number of moles of acidified KMnO4 required to oxidize 1 mole of ferrous oxalate FeC2O4 is option A. 5. Option B. 3. Option C. 0.6. Option D. 1.5. The correct option is option C. 0.6. Question number 74. When a brown compound of MnA treated with HCl, it gives a gas B. The gas B taken in excess reacts with NH3 to give an explosive component C. The component A, B and C are option A. MnO2, Cl2, N, Cl3. Option B. MnO2, Cl2, NH4Cl. Option C. Mn3O4, Cl2, NCl3. Option D. MnO3, Cl2, NCl2. The correct option is option A. MnO2, Cl2, NCl3. Question number 75. Which one of the following statement related to lanthanoids is incorrect? Option A. Europium shows +2 oxidation state. Option B. The basicity decreases as the ionic radius decreases from PR to Lu. Option C. All the lanthanoids are much more reactive than aluminum. Option D. Ce4 plus solution are widely used as oxidation agent in volumetric analysis. The correct option is option C. All the lanthanoids are much more reactive than aluminum. Question number 76. Which of the following lanthanoid ion is dimagnetic? Option A. E2 2+. Option B. Yb 2+. Option C. Ce2+. Option D. Sm2+. The correct option is option B. Yb2+. Question number 77. Which of the following oxidation state is most common among the lanthanoids? Option A. 4. Option B. 2. Option C. 5. Option D. 3. The correct option is option D. 3. Question number 78. Assertion. Ce4 plus is used as an oxidizing agent in volumetric analysis. Reason. Ce4 plus has the tendency of attaining +3 oxidizing state. Option A. Both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 79. The most common oxidation state of actinoid is option A. +2. Option B. +3. Option C. +4. Option D. +6. The correct option is option C. +4. Question number 80. The actinoid elements which show the highest oxidation state of +7 are option A. Np, Pu, Am. Option B. U, Sm, Th. Option C. U, Th, Md. Option D. Es, No, Lr. The correct option is option A. Np, Pu, Am. Question number 81. Which one of the following is not correct? Option A. La into OH2 is less basic than LuOH3. Option B. In lanthanoid series, ionic radius of Ln3 plus ions decreases. Option C. La is actually an element of transition metal series rather than lanthanide series. Option D. Atomic radii of Zr and Hf are same because of lanthanide contraction. The correct option is option A. LaOH2 is less basic than LuOH3. We also thank our advertiser, NMC College, the only full-time auditing college. Chapter 5. Question number 82. The sum of primary valence and secondary valence of the metal M in the complex M into E into OXCl2 is L. Option A 3. Option B 6. Option C -3. Option D 9. The correct option is option D 9. Question number 83. an excess of silver nitrate is added to 100 ml of 0.01 m solution of penta-aqua-chloridochromium 3 chloride, the number of moles of AgCl precipitated would be option A 0.02, option B 0.002, option C 0.01, option D 0.2. The correct option is option B 0.002. Question number 84. A complex has a molecular formula MsO4Cl6H2O. The aqueous solution of it gives white precipitate with barium chloride solution, and no precipitates is obtained when it is treated with silver nitrate solution. If the secondary valence of the metal is 6, which one of the following correctly represents the complex? Option A, M into H2O whole base 4 Cl SO4 2H2O. Option B, M into H2O whole base 6 SO4. Option C, M into H2O whole base 5 Cl SO4 H2O. Option D, M into H2O whole base 3 Cl SO4 3H2O. The correct option is option C, M into H2O whole base 5 Cl SO4 H2O. Question number 85. Oxidation state of iron and the charge on the lignate NO in Fe H2O whole base 5 NoSO4 are option A +2 and 0 respectively, option B +3 and 0 respectively, option C +3 and -1 respectively, option D +1 and +1 respectively. The correct option is option D +1 and +1 respectively. Question number 86. As per IUPAC guidelines, the name of the complex COEN2ONOCl into Cl is option A chlorobiacetylide diamine nitrate cobalt 3 chloride, option B chloridobis ethane 1 2 diamine nitro K cobaltite 3 chloride, option C chloridobis ethane 1 2 diamine nitro K cobalt 2 chloride, option D chloridobis ethane 1 2 diamine nitro K cobalt 3 chloride. The correct option is option D chloridobis ethane 1 2 diamine nitro K cobalt 3 chloride. Question number 87. IUPAC name of the complex K3 into AlC2O4 whole base 3 is option A potassium trioxylato aluminium 3, option B potassium trioxylato aluminate 2, option C potassium trioxylato aluminate 3, option D potassium trioxylato aluminate 3. The correct option is option D potassium trioxylato aluminate 3. Question number 88. A magnetic moment of 1.73 Bohr magnetron will be shown by one among the following. Option A TiCl4, option B COCl6 whole power 4 minus, option C Cu into NH3 whole base 4 power 2 plus, option D Ni into Cn4 whole power 2 minus. The correct option is option C Cu into NH3 base 4 whole power plus 2. Question number 89. Crystal field stabilization energy for high spin D5 octahedral complexes. Option A minus 0.6 del theta, option B 0, option C 2 into P minus del naught, option D 2 into P plus del naught. The correct option is option B 0. Question number 90. In which of the following coordination entities the magnitude of del naught will be maximum? Option A. CN base 6 whole power 3 minus. Option B. CO into C2O4 whole base 3 whole power 3 minus. Option C. CO into H2O base 6 whole power 3 plus. Option D. CO into NH3 whole base 6 whole power 3 plus. The correct option is option A. CN6 whole power 3 minus. Question number 91. Which one of the following will give a pair of enantiomers? Option A. Cr into NH3 whole base 6 into CO into Cn whole base 6. Option B. CO into En whole base 2 Cl2 into Cl. Option C. Pt into NH3 whole base 4 into Pt into Cl4. Option D. Cr into NH3 whole base 4 Cl2 into NO2. The correct option is option B. CO into En2 Cl2 into Cl. Question number 92. Which type of isomorphism is exhibited by Pt into NH3 whole base 2 Cl2? Option A. Co-ordination isomorphism. Option B. Linkage isomorphism. Option C. Optical isomorphism. Option D. Geometrical isomorphism. The correct option is option D. Geometrical isomorphism. Question number 93. How many geometrical isomers are possible for Pt into Py into NH3 into Br into Cl greater than? Option A 3, option B 4, option C 0, option D 15. The correct option is option A 3. Question number 94. Which one of the following pair represents linkage isomers? Option A. Cu into NH3 whole base 4 into PtCl4 and Pt into NH3 whole base 4 into CuCl4. Option B. Co into NH3 whole base 5 NO3 into SO4 and CO into NH3 whole base 5 into ONO. Option C. CO into NH3 into whole base 4 into NCS into Cl and CO into NH3 whole base 4 SCN base 2 into Cl. Option D. Both B and C. The correct option is option C. CO into NH3 whole base 4 into NCS whole base 2 into Cl and CO into NH3 whole base 4 into SCN whole base 2 into Cl. Question number 95. Which kind of isomorphism is possible for the complex CO into NH3 whole base 4 Br2 into Cl? Option A. Geometrical and ionization. Option B. Geometrical and optical. Option C. Geometrical and ionization. Option D. Geometrical only. The correct option is option A. Geometrical and ionization. Question number 96. Which one of the following complex is not expected to exhibit isomorphism? Option A. Ni into NH3 whole base 4 H2O base 2 whole power 2 plus. Option B. Pt into NH3 base 2 Cl2. Option C. CO into NH3 base 5 SO4 into Cl. Option D. Fe into En base 3 whole power 3 plus. The correct option is Fe into En base 3 3+. Question number 97. A complex in which the oxidation number of the metal is 0 is option A K4 into Fe into Cn6. Option B Fe into Cn base 3 into NH3 base 3. Option C Fe into CO base 5. Option D both B and C. The correct option is option C Fe into CO base 5. Question number 98. Formula of tris ethane 1 2-diamine iron 2 phosphate. Option A Fe into CH3 bond CH into NH2 base 2 whole base 3 into PO4 whole base 3. Option B Fe into H2N bond CH2 bond NH2 whole base 3 into PO4 base 2. Option C Fe into H2N bond CH2 bond NH2 whole base 3 into PO4 base 2. Option D Fe into H2N bond CH2 bond NH2 whole base 3 into whole base 3 PO4 whole base 2. The correct option is option D Fe into H2N bond CH2 bond NH2 base 3 whole base 3 into PO4 base 2. Question number 99. Which of the following is paramagnetic in nature? Option A Zn into NH3 base 4 whole power 2 plus. Option B CO into NH3 base 6 whole power 3 plus. Option C Ni into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus. Option D Ni into Cn base 4 whole power 2 minus. The correct option is option C Ni into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus. Question number 100. Fake Merck isomerism is shown by option A CO into En base 3 whole power 3 plus. Option B CO into NH3 base 4 Cl base 2 whole power plus. Option C CO into NH3 base 3 Cl base 3. Option D CO into NH3 base 5 Cl into SO4. The correct option is option C CO into NH3 whole base 3 Cl base 3. Question number 101. Choose the correct statement. Option A square planar complex are more stable than octahedral complex. Option B the spin only magnetic moment of Cu into Cl base 4 power 2 minus is 1.732 Bohr magnetron and it has square planar structure. Option C crystal field splitting energy del naught of FeF6 whole power 4 minus is higher than the del naught of Fe into Cn base 6 whole power 4 minus. Option D crystal field stabilization energy of V into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus is higher than the crystal field stabilization of Ti into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus. The correct option is option D crystal field stabilization energy of V into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus is higher than this crystal field stabilization of Ti into H2O base 6 whole power 2 plus. Chapter 6 Solid State. Question number 102. graphite and diamond are? Option A, covalent and molecular crystals. Option B, ionic and covalent crystals. Option C, both covalent crystals. Option D, both molecular crystals. The correct option is option C, both covalent crystals. Question number 103. An ionic compound AXBY crystallizes in FCC type crystal structure with B ions at the center of each face and A ion occupying entire of the cube. The correct formula of AXBY is option A, AB, option B, AB3, option C, A3B, option D, A8B6. The correct option is option B, AB3. Question number 104. The ratio of close packed atom of tetrahedral hole in cubic packing is option A, 1:1, option B, 1:2, option C, 2:1, option D, 1:4. The correct option is option B, 1:2. Question number 105. Solid CO2 is an example of option A, covalent solid, option B, metallic solid, option C, molecular solid, option D, ionic solid. The correct option is option C, molecular solid. Question number 106. Assertion. Monoclinic sulfur is an example of monoclinic crystal system. Reason. For a monoclinic system, A not equal to B not equal to C and alpha equal to gamma equal to 90 degree, beta is not equal to 90 degree. Option A. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is correct explanation of assertion. Question number 107. In calcium fluoride having the fluoride structure, the coordination number of Ca2 plus ion and F minus ion are option A, 4 and 2, option B, 6 and 6, option C, 8 and 4, option D, 4 and 8. The correct option is option C, 8 and 4. Question number 108. The number of unit cell in 8 gm of an element X, atomic mass 40, which crystallized in BCC pattern is Na is the Avogadro number. Option A, 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. Option B, 6.023 into 10 to the power 22. Option C, 60.23 into 10 to the power 22. Option D, 6.23 into 10 to the power 23 by 8 into 40. The correct option is option B, 6.023 into 10 to the power 22. Question number 109. The number of carbon atoms per unit cell of diamond is option A, 8, option B, 6, option C, 1, option D, 4. The correct option is option A, 8. Question number 110. In a solid atom, M occupies CCP lattice and 1/3 of tetrahedral voids are occupied by atom N. Find the formula of solid formed by M and N. Option A, Mn, option B, M3n, Option C, Mn3. Option D, M3N2. The correct option is option D, M3N2. Question number 111. The ionic radii of A plus and B minus are 0.98 into 10 to the power minus 10 m and 1.81 into 10 to the power minus 10 m. The coordination number of each ion in AB is option A 8, option B 2, option C 6, option D 4. The correct option is option C 6. Question number 112. CSCl has BCC arrangement. Its unit cell edge length is 400 pm. Its interatomic distance is option A 400 pm, option B 800 pm, option C root 3 into 100 pm, option D root 3 by 2 into 400 pm. The correct option is root 3 by 2 into 400 pm. Question number 113. A solid compound XY has NaCl structure. If the radius of the cation is 100 pm, the radius of the anion will be option A 100 by 0.414, option B 0.732 by 100, option C 100 into 0.414, option D 0.414 by 100. The correct option is option A 100 by 0.414. Question number 114. The vacant space in BCC lattice unit cell is option A 48%, option B 23%, option C 32%, option D 26%. The correct option is option C 32%. Question number 115. The radius of an atom is 300 pm. If it crystallizes in a face-centered cubic lattice, the length of the edge of the unit cell is option A 488.5 pm, option B 848.5 pm, option C 888.5 pm, option D 484.5 pm. The correct option is option B 848.5 pm. Question number 116. The fraction of total volume occupied by the atoms in a simple cubic is option A pi by 4 root 2, option B pi by 6, option C pi by 4, option D pi by 3 root 2. The correct option is option B pi by 6. Question number 117. The yellow color in NaCl crystal is due to option A excitation of electron in F centers, option B reflection of light from Cl minus ion on the surface, option C refraction of light from Na plus ion, option D all of the above. The correct option is option A excitation of electrons in F centers. Question number 118. If A stands for the edge length of the cubic system SC, BCC and FCC, then the ratio of radii of pairs in the system will be respectively option A 1 by 2, 3 by 2A, root 2 by 2A, option B root of 1A is to root of 3A is to root of 2A, option C 1 by 2A is to root 3 by 4A is to 1 by 2 root 2A, option D 1 by 2A is to root 3A is to 1 by root 2A. The correct option is option C, 1 by 2a is to root 3 by 4a is to 1 by 2 root 2a. Question number 190. If a is the length of the side of the cube, the distance between the body-centered atom and one corner atom in the cube will be option A, 2 by root 3 into a, option B, 4 by root 3 into a, option C, root 3 by 4 into a, option D, root 3 by 2 into a. The correct option is option D, root 3 by 2 into a. Question number 120. Potassium has a BCC structure with nearest neighbor distance 4.52 AO. Its atomic weight is 39. Its density will be option A, 915 kg m-3, option B, 2142 kg m-3, option C, 452 kg m-3, option D, 390 kg m-3. The correct option is option A, 915 kg m-3. Question number 121. Scotchy defect in a crystal is observed when option A, unequal number of anions and anions are missing from the lattice. Option B, equal number of anions and the anions are missing from the lattice. Option C, an ion leaves its normal site and occupies an interstitial site. Option D, no ion is missing from its lattice. The correct option is option B, equal number of anions and anions are missing from the lattice. Question number 122. The cation leaves its normal position in the crystal and moves to some interstitial position. The defect in the crystal is known as option A, Scotchy defect, option B, F-center, option C, freckle defect, option D, non-stoichiometric defect. The correct option is freckle defect. Question number 123. Assertion. Due to freckle defect, density of the crystalline solid decreases. Reason. In freckle defect, cation and anion leave the crystals. Option A, both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B, both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is both assertion and reason are false. Question number 124. The crystal with a metal deficiency defect is option A, NaCl, option B, FeO, option C, ZnO, option D, KCl. The correct option is option B, FeO. Question number 125. A two-dimensional solid pattern formed by two different atoms X and Y is shown below. The black and white squares represent atom X and Y respectively. The simplest formula for the compound-based diagram as given on the unit cells for the pattern is option A, X, Y8, option B, X4, Y9, option C, X, Y2, option D, X, Y4. The correct option is option A, X, Y8. This revision guide video is sponsored by Ahmed University, India's first maritime deemed to be university. Chapter 7, Chemical Kinetics. Question number 126. For a first order reaction, A gives B. B, the rate constant is X minute inverse. If the initial concentration of A is 0.01 m, the concentration of A after 1 hour is given by the expression. Option A, 0.01 minus X. Option B, 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 into 1 minus e power minus 60x. Option C, 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 into e power minus 60x. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option C, 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 e power minus 60x. Question number 127. A zero-order reaction X gives product with an initial concentration 0.02 m has a half-life of 10 minutes. If one starts with concentration 0.04 m, then the half-life is option A, 10 seconds, option B, 5 minutes, option C, 20 minutes, option D, cannot be predicted using the given information. The correct option is option C, 20 minutes. Question number 128. Among the following graphs showing variation of rate constant with temperature T for a reaction, the one that exhibits RDS behavior over the entire temperature range is option A, the graph given in option A, option B, graph in option B, option C, the graph given in option C, option D, both D and C. The correct option is option B, graph that is given in option B. Question number 129. For a first order reaction, A gives product with initial concentration X mole L inverse has a half-life period of 2.5 hours. For the same reaction with initial concentration mole X by 2 mole L inverse, the half-life is option A, 2.5 into 2 hours, option B, 2.5 by 2 hours, option C, 2.5 hours, option D, without knowing the rate constant, T 1 by 2 cannot be determined from the given data. The correct option is option C, 2.5 hours. Number 130. For the reaction 2NH3 gives N2 plus 3H2 if minus D of NH3 divided by dt equal to K1 into NH3, D into N2 by dt equal to K2 into NH3. D into H2 divided by Tt equal to K3 into NH3. Then the relation between K1, K2 and K3 is option A, K1 equal to K2 equal to K3. Option B, K1 equal to 3K2 equal to 2K3. Option C, 1.5 K1 equal to 3K2 equal to K3. Option D, 2K1 equal to K2 equal to 3K3. The correct option is option A, K1 equal to K2 equal to K3. Question number 131. The decomposition of fluoropyne pH3 on tungsten at lower temperature is a first order reaction. It is because the option A, rate is proportional to the surface coverage. Option B, rate is inversely proportional to the surface coverage. Option C, rate is independent of the surface coverage. Option D, rate of decomposition is low. The correct option is option C, rate is independent of the surface coverage. Question number 132. For a reaction, rate equal to K into acetone power 3 by 2, then unit of rate constant and the rate of reaction respectively is option A, mole L inverse S inverse into mole power minus 1 by 2 L power 1 by 2 S inverse. Option B, mole power minus 1 by 2 L power 1 by 2 S inverse into mole L power minus 1 S inverse. Option C, mole 1 by 2 L power 1 by 2 S inverse into mole L power minus 1 S inverse. Option D, mole L S inverse into mole 1 by 2 L power 1 by 2 into S. The correct option is Option B, mole 1 by minus 1 by 2 L power 1 by 2 S inverse into mole L power minus 1 S power minus 1. Question number 133. The addition of a catalyst during a chemical reaction alters which of the following quantities? Option A, enthalpy. Option B, activation energy. Option C, entropy. Option D, internal energy. The correct option is option B, activation energy. Question number 134. Consider the following statement. Option 1. Increase in concentration of the reactant increase the rate of zero order reaction. 2. Rate constant K is equal to collision frequency A if EA equal to 0. 3. Rate constant K is equal to collision frequency A if EA equal to 0. 4. A plot of log of K versus T is a straight line. 5. A plot of log of K versus 1 by T is a straight line with a positive slope. Correct statements are option A, 2 only, option B, 2 and 4, option C, 2 and 5, option D, 1, 2 and 5. The correct option is option A, 2 only. Question number 135. In a reversible reaction, the enthalpy changes and the activation energy in the forward direction are respectively minus X kilojoule mole inverse and Y kilojoule mole inverse. Therefore, the energy of activation in the backward direction is option A, Y minus X kilojoule mole inverse. Option B, X plus Y into joule mole inverse. Option C, X minus Y into kilojoule mole inverse. Option D, X plus Y 10 to the power 3 joule mole inverse. The correct option is option D, X plus Y into 10 to the power 3 joule mole inverse. Question number 136. What is the activation energy for a reaction if its rates double when the temperature is raised from 200 Kelvin to 400 Kelvin, where R equal to 8.314 kilojoule K inverse mole inverse. Option A, 234.65 kilojoule mole inverse Kelvin inverse. Option B, 434.65 kilojoule mole inverse Kelvin inverse. Option C, 2.303 kilojoule mole inverse. Option D, 334.65 joule mole inverse Kelvin inverse. The correct option is option C, 2.303 kilojoule mole inverse. Question number 137. Figure as shown in question. This reaction follows first order kinetics. The rate constant at particular temperature is 2.303 into 10 to the power minus 2 hour inverse. The initial concentration of cyclopropane is 0.25 m. What will be the concentration of cyclopropane after 1806 minutes, where log 2 equal to 0.3010? Option A, 0.125 m. Option B, 0.215 m. Option C, 0.25 into 2.303 m. Option D, 0.05 m. The correct option is option C, 0.25 into 2 into 3.3 m. Question number 138. For a first order reaction, the rate constant is 6.909 minute inverse. The time taken for 75% conversation in minutes is option A, 3 by 2 log 2. Option B, 2 by 3 log 2. Option C, 3 by 2 log of 3 by 4. Option D, 2 by 3 log of 4 by 3. The correct option is option B, 2 by 3 log 2. Question number 139. In a first order reaction, X gives Y. If K is the rate constant and the initial concentration of the reactant X is 0.1 m, then half-life is option A log of 2 by K, option B 0.693 by 0.1 K, option C log of 2 by K, option D none of this. The correct option is option B 0.693 by 0.1 K. Question number 140. Predict the rate law of the following reaction based on the data given below. 2A plus B gives C plus 3D. Column reaction number 1, 2, 3, 4. A in minutes 0.1, 0.2, 0.1, 0.2. B in minutes 0.1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.2. Initial rate X, 2x, 4x, 8x. Option A rate equal to K into A square B. Option B rate equal to K into A into B square. Option C rate equal to K into A into B. Option D rate equal to K into A power 1 by 2 B power 3 by 2. The correct option is rate equal to K into A B power 2. Question number 141. Assertion. Rate of reaction doubles when the concentration of the reactant is doubles if it is a first order reaction. Reason. Rate constant also doubles. Option A. Both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. Both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reasons are false. The correct option is option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Question number 142. The rate constant of the reaction is 5.8 into 10 to the power minus 2 S inverse. The order of the reaction is option A first order, option B 0 order, option C second order, option D third order. The correct option is option A first order. Question number 143. For the reaction N2O5 in gram gives 2 NO2 gram plus 1 by 2 O2 gram. The value of rate of disappearance of N2O5 is given as 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse. The rate of formation of NO2 and O2 is given respectively as option A 3.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse and 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse. Option B 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse and 3.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse. Option C 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 1 mole L inverse S inverse and 3.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse. Option D none of this. The correct option is option C 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 1 mole L inverse S inverse and 3.25 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole L inverse S inverse. Question number 144. During the decomposition of H2O2 to give dioxygen, 48 gram O2 is formed per minute at certain point of time. The rate of formation of water at this point is option A 0.75 mole minute inverse, option B 1.5 mole minute inverse, option C 2.25 mole minute inverse, option D 3.0 mole minute inverse. The correct option is option D 3.0 mole minute inverse. Question number 145. If the initial concentration of the reactant is doubled, the time for off reaction is also doubled. Then the order of the reaction is option A 0, option B 1, option C fraction, option D none. The correct option is option A 0. Question number 146. In a homogeneous reaction, A gives B plus C plus D. The initial pressure was P0 and after time T it was P. Expression for the rate constant in terms of P0, P and T will be option A K equal to 2.303 by T log of 2P0 by 3P0 minus P. Option B K equal to 2.303 by T into log of 2P0 by P0 minus P. Option C K equal to 2.303 by T log of 3P0 minus P by 2P0. Option D K equal to 2.303 by T log of 2P0 by 3P0 minus 2P. The correct option is option A K equal to 2.303 by T log of 2P0 by 3P0 minus P. Question number 147. If 75% of the first order reaction was completed in 60 minutes, 50% of the same reaction under the same condition would be completed in option A 20 minutes, option B 30 minutes, option C 35 minutes, option D 75 minutes. The correct option is option B 30 minutes. Question number 148. The half-life period of a radioactive element is 140 days. After 560 days, 1 gram of element will be reduced to option A 1 by 2 gram, option B 1 by 4 gram, option C 1 by 8 gram, option D 1 by 16 gram. The correct option is option D 1 by 16 gram. Question number 149. The correct difference between first and second order reaction is that option A first order reaction can be catalyst, a second order reaction cannot be catalyst. Option B the half-life of a first order reaction does not depend on A degree. The half-life of the second order reaction does depend on second degree. Option C the rate of the first order reaction does not depend on the reactant concentration. The rate of the second order reaction does depend on the reactant concentration. Option D the rate of the first order reaction does depend on the reactant concentration. The rate of the second order reaction does not depend on the reactant concentration. The correct option is option B. The half-life of the first order reaction does not depend on A degree. The half-life of the second order reaction does depend on A degree. Question number 150. After 2 hours, a radioactive substance becomes 1 by 16th of original amount. Then the half-life in minutes is option A 60 minutes, option B 120 minutes, option C 30 minutes, option D 15 minutes. The correct option is option C 30 minutes. Chapter 8 Ionic Equilibrium. Question number 151. Concentration of the Ag plus ions in a saturated solution of Ag2C2O4 is 2.24 into 10 to the power minus 4 mole L power minus 1. Solubility product of Ag2C2O4 is option A 2.42 into 10 to the power minus 8 mole cube L power minus 3. Option B 2.66 into 10 to the power minus 12 mole cube L power minus 3. Option C 4.5 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole cube L power minus 3. Option D, 5.619 into 10 to the power minus 12 mole cube L power minus 3. The correct option is option D, 5.619 into 10 to the power minus 12 mole cube L power minus 3. Question number 152. Following solutions were prepared by mixing different volumes of NaOH of HCl different concentrations. pH of which one of them will be equal to 1? 1. 60 ml m by 10 HCl plus 40 ml m by 10 NaOH. 2. 55 ml m by 10 HCl plus 45 ml m by 10 NaOH. 3. 75 ml m by 5 HCl plus 25 ml m by 5 NaOH. 4. 100 ml m by 10 HCl plus 100 ml m by 10 NaOH. Option A 4. Option B 1. Option C 2. Option D 3. The correct option is option D 3. Question number 153. The solubility of BaSO4 in water is 2.42 into 10 to the power minus 3 GL inverse at 298 Kelvin. The value of its solubility product Ksp will be given molar mass of BaSO4 equal to 233 gram mole inverse. Option A 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 14 mole square L power minus 2. Option B 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 10 mole square L power minus 2. Option C 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 10 mole square L power minus 2. Option D 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 8 mole square L power minus 2. The correct option is option C 1.08 into 10 to the power minus 10 mole square L power minus 2. Question number 154. pH of a saturated solution of CaOH base 2 is 9. Solubility product Ksp of CaOH base 2. Option A 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 15. Option B 0.25 into 10 to the power minus 10. Option C 0.125 into 10 to the power minus 15. Option D 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 10. The correct option is option A 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 15. Question number 155. Conjugate base for borstic acids H2O and HF are option A OH minus and H2FH plus respectively. Option B H3O plus and F minus respectively. Option C OH minus and F minus respectively. Option D H3O plus and H2F plus respectively. The correct option is option C OH minus and F minus respectively. Question number 156. Which will make basic buffer? Option A 50 ml of 0.1 m NaOH plus 25 ml of 0.1 m CH3COOH. Option B 100 ml of 0.1 m CH3COOH plus 100 ml of 0.1 m NH4OH. Option C 100 ml of 0.1 m HCl plus 200 ml of 0.1 m NH4OH. Option D 100 ml of 0.1 m HCl plus 100 ml of 0.1 m NaOH. The correct option is Option C, 100 ml of 0.1 m HCl plus 200 ml of 0.1 m NH4OH. Question number 157. Which of the following fluorocompounds is most likely to behave as a Lewis base? Option A, BF3. Option B, PF3. Option C, CF4. Option D, SiF4. The correct option is option B, PF3. Question number 158. Which of this is not likely to act as Lewis base? Option A, BF3. Option B, PF3. Option C, CO. Option D, F-. The correct option is B, option A, BF3. Question number 159. The aqueous solution of sodium formate, aluminium chloride and potassium cyanide are respectively option A, acidic, acetic, basic. Option B, basic, acidic, basic. Option C, basic, neutral, basic. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option B, basic, acidic, basic. Question number 160. The percentage of pyridine C5H5N that forms pyridinium ion C5H5NH in a 0.10 m aqueous pyridine solution Kb for C5H5N equal to 1.7 into 10 to the power minus 9 is option A, 0.006%, option B, 0.013%, option C, 0.77%, option D, 1.6%. The correct option is option B, 0.013%. Question number 161. Equal volumes of 3 acid solution of pH 1, 2 and 3 are mixed in a vessel. What will be the H plus ion concentration in the mixture? Option A, 3.7 into 10 to the power minus 2. Option B, 10 to the power minus 6. Option C, 0.111. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option A, 3.7 into 10 to the power minus 2. Question number 162. The solubility of AgCl in solid state with solubility product 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 10 in 0.1 m NaCl solution would be option A, 1.26 into 10 to the power minus 5 m. Option B, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 9 m. Option C, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 11 m. Option D, 0. The correct option is option B, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 9 m. Question number 163. If the solubility product of lead iode is 3.2 into 10 to the power minus 8, its solubility will be option A, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 m. Option B, 4 into 10 to the power minus 4 m. Option C, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 5 m. Option D, 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5 m. The correct option is option A, 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 m. Question number 164. My and ny3 are insoluble salts and have the same Ksp values for 6.2 into 10 to the power minus 13 at room temperature. Which statement would be true with regard to My and ny3? Option A. The salts My and ny3 are more soluble in 0.5 mky than in pure water. Option D. The addition of the salt of Ky to the suspension of My and Ny3 will have no effects on their solubilities. Option C. The molar solubilities of My and Ny3 in water are identical. Option D. The molar solubility of My in water is less than that of Ny3. The correct option is option D. The molar solubility of My in water is less than that of Ny3. Question number 165. What is the pH of the resulting solution when equals of 0.1 m NaOH and 0.01 m HCl are mixed? Option A 2.0, option B 3, option C 7.0, option D 12.65. The correct option is option D 12.65. Question number 166. The dissociation constant of a weak acid is 1 into 10 to the power minus 3. In order to prepare a buffer solution with a pH equal to 4, the acid by salt ratio would be option A 4:3, option B 3:4, option C 10:1, option D 1:10. The correct option is option D 1:10. Question number 167. The pH of 10 to the power minus 5 m KOH solution will be option A 9, option B 5, option C 19, option D none of this. The correct option is option A 9. Question number 168. H2PO4 minus the conjugate base of option A PO4 3 minus, option B P2O5, option C H3PO4, option D HPO4 2 minus. The correct option is option C H3PO4. Question number 169. Which of the following can act as laundry prostate acid as well as a base? Option A HCl, options B SO4 2 minus, option C HPO4 2 minus, option D Br. Correct option is option C HPO4 2 minus. Question number 170. The pH of an aqueous solution is 0. The solution is option A slightly acidic, option B strongly acidic, option C neutral, option D basic. The correct option is option B strongly acidic. Question number 171. The hydrogen ion concentration of a buffer solution consisting of a weak acid and its salt is given by option A H plus equal to K0 acid by salt, option B H plus equal to Ka salt, option C H plus equal to Ka acid, option D H plus equal to Ka salt by acid. The correct option is option A H plus equal to Ka acid by salt. Question number 172. Which of the following relation is correct for degree of hydrolysis of ammonium oxide? Option A H by root of Kh by C. Option B H equal to root of Ka by Cb. Option C H equal to root of Kn by Ka into Kb. Option D H equal to root of Ka into Kb by Kb. The correct option is option C H equal to root of Kn by Ka into Kb. Question number 173. Dissociation constant of NH4OH is 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 5. The hydrolysis constant of NH4Cl would be option A 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 19. Option B 5.55 into 10 to the power minus 10. Option C 5.55 into 10 to the power minus 5. Option D 1.80 into 10 to the power minus 5. The correct option is option B 5.55 into 10 to the power minus 10. We also thank our advertiser NMC College, the only full-time auditing college. Chapter 9 Electro Chemistry. Question number 174. The number of electrons that have a total charge of 9650 coulombs is option A 6.22 into 10 to the power 23. Option B 6.022 into 10 to the power 24. Option C 6.022 into 10 to the power 22. Option D 6.022 into 10 to the power minus 34. The correct option is option C 6.022 into 10 to the power 22. Question number 175. Consider the following half cell reaction. Mn2 plus 2E minus gives Mn EDD equal to minus 1.18 B. Mn2 plus gives Mn3 plus E minus EDD equal to minus 1.51 B. The E degree for the reaction 3Mn2 plus gives Mn plus 2Mn3 plus and the possibility of the forward reaction are respectively. Option A 2.69 B unspontaneous. Option B minus 2.69 are non-spontaneous. Option C 0.33 V unspontaneous. Option D 4.18 B are non-spontaneous. The correct option is option B minus 2.69 are non-spontaneous. Question number 176. The button cell used in watches functions as follows. Is it solid Z10 plus solid Ag2O plus liquefied H2O 2 double implies solid Ag plus aqueous Z10 plus 2OH minus. The off cell potentials are solid Ag2O and liquefied H2O plus 2E minus double implies solid 2Ag plus 2OH minus liquid. EO equal to 0.34 V. The cell potential will be option A 0.84 V, option B 1.34 V, option C 1.10 V, option D 0.42 V. The correct option is option C 1.10 V. Question number 177. The molar conductivity of a 0.5 mole Dm-3 solution of AgNO3 with electrolytic conductivity of 5.76 into 10 to the power minus 3 S centimeter minus 1 at 298 Kelvin is option A 2.88 S centimeter square mole power minus 1. Option B 11.52 S centimeter square mole power minus 1. Option C 0.086 S centimeter square mole inverse. Option D 28.8 S centimeter square mole inverse. The correct option is option B 11.52 S centimeter square mole inverse. Question number 178. Tabular as given in question. Calculate using appropriate molar conductance of the electrolyte list above at infinite dilution in water at 25 degrees Celsius. Option A 517.2, option B 552.7, option C 390.7, option D 217.5. The correct option is option C 390.7. Question number 179. Faraday's constant is defined as option A charge carried by one electron, option B charge carried by 1 mole of electrons, option C charge required to deposit 1 mole of substance, option D charge carried by 6.22 into 10 to the power 10 electron. The correct option is option B charge carried by 1 mole of electron. Question number 180. How many Faradays of electricity are required for the following reaction to occur? Mn4 minus gives Mn2 plus. Option A 5F, option B 3F, option C 1F, option D 7F. The correct option is option A 5F. Question number 181. A current strength of 3.86 ampere was passed through molten calcium oxide for 41 minutes and 40 seconds. The mass of calcium in grams deposited at the cathode is at atomic mass of Ca is 40 gram per mole and 1F equal to 9650 degrees Celsius. Option A 4, option B 2, option C 8, option D 6. The correct option is option B 2. Question number 182. During electrolysis of molten sodium chloride, the time required to produce 0.1 mole of chlorine gas using a current of 3 ampere is option A 55 minutes, option B 107.2 minutes, option C 220 minutes, option D 330 minutes. The correct option is option B 107.2 minutes. Question number 183. The number of electrons delivered at a cathode during electrolysis by a current of 1 ampere in 60 seconds is charge of electron equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 C. Option A, option B 6.022 into 10 to the power 20, option C 3.75 into 10 to the power 20, option D 7.48 into 10 to the power 23. The correct option is option C 3.75 into 10 to the power 20. Question number 184. Which of the following electrolytic solution has the least specific conductance? Option A 2N, option B 0.002N, option C 0.02N, option D 0.2N. The correct option is option B 0.002N. Question number 185. While charging lead storage battery, option A PbSO4 on cathode is reduced to Pb. Option B PbSO4 on anode is oxidized to PbO2. Option C PbSO4 on anode is reduced to Pb. Option D PbSO4 on cathode is oxidized to Pb. The correct option is option C PbSO4 on anode is reduced to Pb. Question number 186. Among the following cell: 1. Lethargy cell. 2. Nickel cadmium cells. 3. Lead storage battery. 4. Mercury cell. Primary cells are: option A 1 and 4, option B 1 and 3, option C 3 and 4, option D 2 and 3. The correct option is option A 1 and 4. Question number 187. Zinc can be coated on iron to produce galvanized iron, but the reverse is not possible. It is because: option A, zinc is lighter than iron. Option B, zinc has lower melting point than iron. Option C, zinc has lower negative electrode potential than iron. Option D, zinc has higher negative electrode potential than iron. The correct option is option D, zinc has higher negative electrode potential than iron. Question number 188. Assertion: pure iron when heated in dry air is converted with a layer of rust. Reason: rust has the composition Fe3O4. Option A, if both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B, if both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option D, both assertion and reason are false. Question number 189. Question number 189. In H2 bond O2 fuel cell, the reaction occurs at cathode is: option A, gaseous O2 plus liquefied 2H2O plus 4E minus gives aqueous 4OH minus. Option B, aqueous H plus aqueous OH minus gives liquid H2O. Option C, gaseous 2H2 plus gaseous O2 gives 2H2O gas. Option D, H plus E minus gives half H2. The correct option is option A, gaseous O2 plus liquefied 2H2O plus 4E minus gives aqueous 4OH minus. Question number 190. The equivalent conductance of M/36 solution of a weak monobasic acid is 6 mho centimeter square equivalent inverse, and that infinite dilution is 400 mho centimeter square equivalent inverse. The dissociation constant of this acid is: option A 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 6. Option B 6.25 into 10 to the power minus 6. Option C 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 4. Option D 6.25 into 10 to the power minus 5. The correct option is option B 6.25 into 10 to the power minus 6. Question number 191. A conductivity cell has been calibrated with a 0.01 m 1:1 electrolytic solution. Specific conductance K equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power minus 3 SCM in this cell, and the measured resistance was 800 O at 25 degrees Celsius. The cell constant is: option A 10 inverse centimeter inverse. Option B 101 inverse centimeter inverse. Option C 1 centimeter inverse. Option D 5.7 into 10 to the power 12. The correct option is option C 1 centimeter inverse. Question number 192. conductivity of a saturated solution of a Sprankling solution salt AB 1:1 electrolyte at 298 Kelvin is 1.85 into 10 to the power minus 5 Sm inverse. Solubility product of the salt AB at 298 Kelvin equal to 14 into 10 to the power minus 3 S meter square mole inverse. Option A 5.7 into 10 to the power minus 12. Option B 1.32 into 10 to the power minus 12. Option C 7.5 into 10 to the power minus 12. Option D 1.74 into 10 to the power minus 12. The correct option is option D 1.74 into 10 to the power minus 12. Question number 193. In the electrochemical cell, Z10 by Z10SO4 0.01 m into CuSO4 1.0 m Cu, the EMF of this Daniell cell is E1 when the concentration of is changed to 1.0 m and that CuSO4 changed to 0.01 m, the EMF changes to E2 from the above. Which one of the relationship between E1 and E2? Option A. E1 is less than E2. Option B. E1 is greater than E2. Option C. E2 is greater than or equal to E1. Option D. E1 is equal to E2. The correct option is option B. E1 is greater than E2. Question number 194. Consider the change in oxidation state of bromine corresponding to different EMF values as shown in the diagram below. Then the species undergoing this proportion is option A Br2, option B BrO4 minus, option C BrO3 minus, option D HBrO. The correct option is option D HBrO. Question number 195. For the cell reaction 2Fe3 plus aqueous plus 2I aqueous gives 2Fe2 plus aqueous plus I2 aqueous E0 cell equal to 0.24 V at 298 Kelvin. The standard Gibbs energy del G0 of the cell reactions is option A minus 46.32 kilojoule mole inverse, option B minus 23.16 kilojoule mole inverse, option C 46.32 kilojoule mole inverse, option D 23.16 kilojoule mole inverse. The correct option is option A minus 46.32 kilojoule mole inverse. Question number 196. A certain current liberated 0.504 gm of hydrogen in 2 hours. How many grams of copper can be liberated by the same current flowing for the same time through copper sulfate solution? Option A 31.75, option B 15.8, option C 7.5, option D 63.5. The correct option is option B 15.8. Question number 197. A gas X at 1 atmospheric pressure is bubbled through a solution containing a mixture of 1 My minus and 1 Mz minus at 25 degrees Celsius. If the reduction potential of Z greater than Y greater than X, then option A, Y will oxidize X and not Z. Option B, Y will oxidize Z and not X. Option C. Y will oxidize both X and Z. Option D. Y will reduce both X and Z. The correct option is option A. Y will oxidize X and not Z. Question number 198. Cell equation A plus 2B minus gives A2 plus 2B colon A2 plus 2E minus implies A. E naught equal to plus 0.34 volt and log 10 Kelvin equal to 15.6 at 300 Kelvin for cell reactions. Find C naught for B plus E minus gives B. Option A 0.80, option B 1.26, option C minus 0.54, option D minus 10.94. The correct option is option A 0.80. Chapter 10 Surface Chemistry. Question number 199. For phlegm-rich isotherm, a graph of log x by m is plotted against log p. The slope of the line and its y-axis intercept respectively corresponds to option A 1 by n, k, option B log of 1 by n, k, option C 1 by n, log k, option D log 1 by n, log k. The correct option is option C 1 by n, log k. Question number 200. Which of the following is incorrect for physics option? Option A reversible, option B increases with increase in temperature, option C low heat of adsorption, option D increases with increase in surface area. The correct option is option B increases with increase in temperature. Question number 201. Which of the following characteristics are associated with adsorption? Option A. Del G and del H are negative but del S is positive. Option B. Del G and del S are negative but del H is positive. Option C. Del G is negative but del H and del S are positive. Option D. Del G, del H and del S are all negative. The correct option is option D. Del G, del H and del S all are negative. Question number 202. Fog is colloidal solution of option A. Solid in gas, option B. Gas in gas, option C. Liquid in gas, option D. Gas in gas. The correct option is option C. Liquid in gas. Question number 203. Assertion. Coagulation power of Al3 plus is more than Na plus. Reason. Greater the valency of the flocculating ion added, greater is its powers to cause precipitation. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 204. Statement. To stop bleeding from an injury, ferric chloride can be applied. Which comment about the statement is justified? Option A. It is not true. Ferric chloride is a poison. Option B. It is true. Fe3 plus ion coagulates blood, which is a negatively charged salt. Option C. It is not true. Ferric chloride is ionic and gets into the bloodstream. Option D. It is true. Co-ordination takes place because of formation of negatively charged Sol with Cl minus. The correct option is option B. It is true. Fe3 plus ion coagulates blood, which is a negatively charged Sol. Question number 205. Hair cream is option A. Gel, option B. Emulsion, option C. Solid sol, option D. Sol. The correct option is option B. Emulsion. Question number 206. Which one of the following is correctly matched? Option A. Emulsion to smoke, option B. Gel to butter, option C. Foam to mist, option D. Whipped cream with Sol. The correct option is option B. Gel to butter. Question number 207. The most effective electrolyte for the coagulation of As2S3SOL is option A. NaCl, option B. Ba into NO3 base 2, option C. K3 into FeCN base 6, option D. Al2 into SO4 base 3. The correct option is option D. Al2 into SO4 base 3. Question number 208. Which one of the following is not a surfactant? Option A. CH3 bond CH2 base 50 bond N plus bond CH3 base 2 CH2Br. Option B. CH3 bond CH2 base 15 bond NH2. Option C. CH3 bond CH2 base 16 bond CH2O SO2 minus Na plus. Option D. OHC bond CH2 base 14 minus bond CH2 bond CO minus Na plus. The correct option is option B. CH3 bond CH2 base 15 bond NH2. Question number 209. The phenomenon observed when a beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution is option A. Cataphoresis, option B. Electrophoresis, option C. Coagulation, option D. Tyndall effect. The correct option is option D. Tyndall effect. Question number 210. In an electrical field, the particles of a colloidal system move towards cathode. The coagulation of the same Sol is studied using K2SO4, 1. Na3PO4, 2. K4 into FeCN base 6, option 3. NaCl, 4. Their coagulating power would be option A. 2 greater than 1 greater than 4 greater than 3. Option B. 3 greater than 2 greater than 1 greater than 4. Option C. 1 greater than 2 greater than 3 greater than 4. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option B. 3 greater than 2 greater than 1 greater than 4. Question number 211. Colloidation is a 4% solution of which one of the following component in alcohol ether mixture. Option A. Nitroglycerin, option B. Cellulose acetate, option C. Glycol nitrate, option D. Nitrocellulose. The correct option is option D. Nitrocellulose. Question number 212. Which one of the following is an example for homogeneous catalyst? Option A. Manufacture of ammonia by Haber's process. Option B. Manufacture of sulfuric acid by contact process. Option C. Hydrogenation of oil. Option D. Hydrolysis of sucrose and pressure of diluted HCl. The correct option is option D. Hydrolysis of sucrose in presence of diluted HCl. Question number 213. Match the following. A. V2O5. B. Zinc nata. C. Peroxide. D. Finely divided Fe. 1. High density polyethylene. 2. PAN. 3. NH3. 4. H2SO4. Option A. 4, 1, 2, 3. Option B. 1, 2, 4, 3. Option C. 2, 3, 4, 5. Option D. 3, 4, 2, 1. The correct option is option A. 4, 1, 2, 3. Question number 240. The coordination values in millimoles per liter of the electrolytes used for the coordinations of AS2S3 are given below. 1. NaCl equal to 52. 2. BaCl2 equal to 0.69. 3. MgSO4 equal to 0.22. The correct order of their coagulating power is option A. 3 greater than 2 greater than 1. Option B. 1 greater than 2 greater than 3. Option C. 1 greater than 3 greater than 2. Option D. 2 greater than 3 greater than 1. The correct option is option A. 3 greater than 1, 2 greater than 1. Question number 215. Adsorption of a gas on solid metal surface is spontaneous and exothermic. Then, option A. Del H increases. Option B. Del S increases. Option C. Del G increases. Option D. Del S increases. The correct option is option D. Del S increases. Question number 260. If X is the amount of absorbate and M is the amount of absorbent, which of the following relation is not related to adsorption process? Option A. X by M equal to F of P at constant T. Option B. X by M equal to F of T at constant P. Option C. P equal to F of T at constant X by M. Option D. X by M equal to Pt. The correct option is X by M equal to Pt. Question number 217. On which of the following property does the coagulating power of the ion depend? Option A. Both magnitude and sign of the charge on the ion. Option B. Signs of the ion alone. Option C. The magnitude of the charge of the ion alone. Option D. The sign of charge of the ion alone. The correct option is option A. Both magnitude and sign of the charge on the ion. Question number 218. The match the following. A. Pure nitrogen. B. Haber's process. C. Contact process. D. Daikin's process. 1. Chlorine. 2. Sulfuric acid. 3. Ammonia. 4. Sodium azide or barium azide. Option A. Which of the following is correct option? Option A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Option B. 2, 4, 1, 3. Option C. 3, 4, 2, 1. Option D. 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct option is option D. 4, 3, 2, 1. This revision guide video is sponsored by Amit University, India's first maritime deemed to be university. Chapter level Hydroxy Compounds and Ethers. Question number 219. An alcohol X gives blue color in Victor Meyer's test, and 3.7 gram of X when treated with metallic sodium liberates 560 ml of hydrogen at 273 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure. What will be the possible structure of X? Option A, CH3CHOH CH2CH3. Option B, CH3 bond CHOH bond CH3. Option C, CH3COH CH3 base 2. Option D, CH3 bond CH2 bond CHOH bond CH2 bond CH3. The correct option is option A, CH3CHOH CH2CH3. Question number 220. Which of the following compounds on reaction with methyl manganese bromide will give tertiary alcohol? Option A, benzaldehyde. Option B, propionic acid. Option C, methyl propanate. Option D, acetaldehyde. The correct option is option C, methyl propanate. Question number 221. Alkane at BH3THF by H2O2 OH minus gives X. The X is option A, bond structure given in option A. Option B, the bond structure given in option B. Option C, the bond structure given in option C. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option A, the bond structure which is given in option B. Question number 223. In the reaction sequence, ether gives HOCl for all, gives X ethane 1, 2 diol. A and X respectively are option A, chloroethane and NaOH. Option B, ethanol and H2SO4. Option C, 2-chloroethane 1, 1-all and NaHCO3. Option D, ethanol and H2O. The correct option is option C, 2-chloroethane 1-all and NaHCO3. Question number 224. Which one of the following is the strongest acid? Option A, 2-nitrophenol. Option B, 4-chlorophenol. Option C, 4-nitrophenol. Option D, 3-nitrophenol. The correct option is option C, 4-nitrophenol. Question number 225. Alcohol on treatment with concentrated H2SO4 predominantly gives option A, the bond structure given in option A. Option B, the bond structure given in option B. Option C, the bond structure given in option C. Option D, the bond structure given in option D. The correct option is option B, the bond structure given in option B. Question number 226. Carbolic acid is option A, phenol. Option B, picric acid. Option C, benzoic acid. Option D, phenylacetic acid. The correct option is option A, phenol. Question number 227. Which one of the following will react with phenol to give salicylaldehyde after hydrolysis? Option A, dichloromethane. Option B, trichloroethane. Option C, trichloromethane. Option D, CO2. The correct option is option C, trichloromethane. Question number 228. CH3 base 3 bond C bond CHOH, CH3 concentrated at H2SO4 gives X. Major product. Option A. CH3 base 3 CCH. Double bond CH2. Option B. CH3 base 2 C double bond C CH3 base 2. Option C. CH3 double bond C CH3 CH2 bond CH2 bond CH3. Option D. CH2 double bond C CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond CH3. The correct option is option A. CH3 base 3 CH bond double bond CH2. Question number 228. The correct IUPAC name of the compound. The bond structure given in the question. Option A. 4-chloro 2,3 dimethyl penta 1-ol. Option B. 2,3 dimethyl 4-chloropentyl 1-ol. Option C. 2,3,4 trimethyl 4-chlorobutane 1-ol. Option D. 4-chloro 2,3,4 trimethyl penta 1-ol. The correct option is option A. 4-chloro 2,3 dimethyl penta 1-ol. Question number 229. Assertion. Phenol is more acidic than ethanol. Reason. Phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 230. In the reaction, use PCl5X gives alcohol KOHY treated with H2SO4 H2O at 298 Kelvin gives Z. The Z is option A. Ethane. Option B. Ethoxyethane. Option C. Ethyl bisulfite. Option D. Ethanol. The correct option is option B. Ethoxyethane. Question number 231. The reaction, the bond structure given in the question, can be classified as option A. Dehydration. Option B. Williamson alcohol synthesis. Option C. Williamson ether synthesis. Option D. Dehydrogenation of alcohol. The correct option is option C. Williamson ether synthesis. Question number 232. Isopropyl benzyl on air oxidation in the presence of dilute acid gives option A. C6H5COOH. Option B. C6H5COCH3. Option C. C6H5C C6H5. Option D. C6H5 bond OH. The correct option is option D. C6H5 bond OH. Question number 233. Assertion. Phenol is more reactive than benzene towards electrophilic substitution reaction. Reason. In the case of phenol, the intermediate barium ion is more stabilized by resonance. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. If both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 234. HOCH2 bond OH on heating with periodic acid gives option A. Methanoic acid, option B. Glucosol, option C. Methanol, option D. CO2. The correct option is option C. Methanol. Question number 235. Which of the following compound can be used as antifreeze in automobile radiators? Option A. Methanol, option B. Ethanol, option C. Neopentyl alcohol, option D. Ethane 1,2 diol. The correct option is option D. Ethane 1,2 diol. Question number 236. The reaction, the equation given in the question is an example of option A. Wurtz reaction, option B. Cyclic reaction, option C. Williamson reaction, option D. Hobbes reaction. The correct option is option C. Williamson reaction. Question number 237. 1 mole of an organic compound A with the formula C4H8O reacts completely with 2 moles of HI to form X and Y. When Y is boiled with aqueous alkali, it forms Z. Z answers the iodoform test. The compound A is option A. Propert 2 all, option B. Propan 1 all, option C. Ethoxyethane, option D. Methoxyethane. The correct option is option D. Methoxyethane. Question number 238. Among the following ethers, which one will produce methyl alcohol on treatment with hot HI? Option A. H3C base 3C bond O bond CH3. Option B. CH3 base 2 CH bond CH2 bond O bond CH3. Option C. CH3 CH2 base 3 bond O bond CH3. Option D. CH3 bond CH2 bond CH bond CH3 bond O bond CH3. The correct option is option A. H3C base 3C bond O bond CH3. Question number 239. Williamson synthesis of preparing dimethyl ether is a option A. SN1 reaction, option B. Sn square reaction, option C. Electrophil addition, option D. Electrophilic substitution. The correct option is option B. Sn square reaction. Question number 240. On reacting with neutral ferric chloride, phenol gives option A. Red color, option B. Violet color, option C. Dark green color, option D. No coloration. The correct option is option B. Violet color. Chapter 12. Carbonyl Compound and Carboxylic Acid. Question number 241. The correct structure of the product A formed in the reaction, the bond equation given in question is option A. The bond structure in option A, option B. The bond structure in option B, option C. The bond structure in option C, option D. The bond structure in option D. The correct option is option B. Question number 242. The formation of phenolhydrin from acetone is an example of option A. Nucleophilic substitution. Option B. Electrophilic substitution. Option C. Electrophilic addition. Option D. Nucleophilic addition. The correct option is option D. Nucleophilic addition. Question number 243. Reaction of acetone with one of the following reagents involves nucleophilic addition followed by elimination of water. The reagent is option A. Grignard reagent. Option B. SnHCl. Option C. Hydrogen in presence of slightly acidic solution. Option D. Hydrocyanuric acid. The correct option is option C. Hydrogen in presence of slightly acidic solution. Question number 244. In the following reaction, HC triple bond CH treated with H2SO4 HgSO4 gives a product X. Product X will not give option A. Tollens test. Option B. Victor-Meyer's test. Option C. Iodoform test. Option D. Helling solution test. The correct option is option B. Victor-Meyer test. Question number 245. CH2 double bond CH2 treated with O3 Z10 by H2O gives the product X. Again treated with NH3 gives Y. Y is option A. Formaldehyde. Option B. Diacetone ammonia. Option C. Hexamethylene tetramine. Option D. Oxamine. The correct option is option C. Hexamethylene tetramine. Question number 246. Predict the product Z in the following series of reaction. The equation in the question. Option A. CH3 base 2 COH C6H5. Option B. CH3CHOH C6H5. Option C. CH3CHOH CH2 bond CH3. Option D. The bond structure in option D. The correct option is option A. CH3 base 2 COH C6H5. Question number 247. Assertion. 2,2 dimethyl propionic acid does not give HVZ reaction. Reason. 2 bond 2 dimethyl propionic acid does not have alpha hydrogen atom. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 248. Which of the following represents the correct order of acidity in the given compounds? Option A. FCH2COOH greater than CH3COOH greater than BrCH2COOH greater than ClCH2COOH. Option B. FCH2COOH greater than ClCH2COOH greater than BrCH2COOH greater than CH3COOH. Option C. CH3COOH greater than ClCH2COOH greater than FCH2COOH greater than BrCH2COOH. Option D. CnCH2 COOH greater than CH3 COOH greater than BrCH2 COOH greater than ICH2 COOH. The correct option is option A. FCH2 COOH greater than CH3 COOH greater than BrCH2 COOH greater than CnCH2 COOH. Question number 249. Benzoic acid treated with NH3 heated A gives a product A. Treated with NaOBr gives product B. Treated with NaNO2 CHCl gives a product C. C is option A. Anilium chloride. Option B. O-nitroaniline. Option C. Benzene diazoium chloride. Option D. N-nitrobenzoic acid. The correct option is option C. Benzene diazoium chloride. Question number 250. Ethanoic acid treated with PyBr2 gives 2-bromoethanoic acid. The reaction is called option A. Frankenstein reaction. Option B. Haloform reaction. Option C. Hell-Oldar-Zunski reaction. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option C. Hell-Oldar-Zunski reaction. Question number 251. Product CH3Br treated with KCN gives a product A. Gives H2O plus gives a product B. Treated with PCl5 gives a product C. C is option A. Acetyl chloride. Option B. Chloroacetic acid. Option C. Alpha chlorocycloethanoic acid. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option A. Acetyl chloride. Question number 252. Which one of the following reduces Tollens reagent? Option A. Formic acid. Option B. Acetic acid. Option C. Benzopropyne. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option A. Formic acid. Question number 253. The equation given in the question, the B is option A. The structure in option A. Option B. The structure in option B. Option C. The structure in option C. Option D. The structure in option D. The correct option is option B. Question number 254. The IUPAC name the bond structure in the question. Option A. But-3-noic acid. Option B. But-1-in-4-noic acid. Option C. But-2-in-1 ionic acid. Option D. But-3-in-1 ionic acid. The correct option is option A. But-3 ionic acid. Question number 255. Identify the product formed in the reaction. Reaction in the question. Option A. Bond structure in option A. Option B. The bond structure in option B. Option C. The bond structure in option C. Option D. The bond structure in option D. The correct option is the bond structure in option D. Question number 256. In which case, chiral carbon is not generated by the reaction with HCN? Option A. The bond structure in option A. Option B. The bond structure in option B. Option C. The bond structure in option C. Option D. The bond structure in option D. The correct option is the bond structure in option A. Question number 257. Assertion. P-N, N dimethyl aminobenzaldehyde undergoes benzoic condensation. Reason. The hydraulic bond CHO group is meta-directing. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C. Assertion is true, but reason is false. Option D. Both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option B. If both assertion and reason are true, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 258. Which one of the following reaction is an example of disproportion reaction? Option A. Aldol condensation. Option B. Carnot reaction. Option C. Benzoin concentration. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option B. Carnot reaction. Question number 259. Which one of the following undergoes reaction with 50% sodium hydroxide solution to give the corresponding alcohol and acid? Option A. Phenol methanol. Option B. Ethanol. Option C. Ethanol. Option D. Methanol. The correct option is option A. Phenol methanol. Question number 260. The reagent used to distinguish between acetaldehyde and benzaldehyde is option A. Tollens reagent. Option B. Fehling solution. Option C. 2,4 dinitrophenyl hydrazine. Option D. Semicarbazide. The correct option is option B. Fehling solution. Question number 261. Phenol methanol is reacted with concentrated NaOH to give two products X and Y. X reacts with metallic sodium to liberate hydrogen. X and Y are option A. Sodium benzoate and phenol. Option B. Sodium benzoate and phenol methanol. Option C. Phenol methanol and sodium benzoate. Option D. None of this. The correct option is option C. Phenol methanol and sodium benzoate. Question number 262. In which of the following reaction new carbon-carbon bond is not formed? Option A. Aldol condensation. Option B. Fiedel-Crafts reaction. Option C. Kopp's reaction. Option D. Wolff-Kiesemer reduction. The correct option is option D. Wolff-Kiesemer reduction. Question number 263. An alkene A on reaction with O3 and ZnHO2O gives propane and ethanol in equimolar ratio. Addition of HCl to alkene A gives B as the major product. The structure of product B is option A. The structure in option A. Option B. The structure in option B. Option C. The structure in option C. Option D. The structure in option D. The correct option is option C. Question number 264. Carboxylic acids have higher boiling points than aldehyde, ketones and even alcohol of comparable molecular mass. It is due to their option A. More extensive association of carboxylic acid via van der Waals force of attraction. Option B. Formation of carboxylic ion. Option C. Formation of intramolecular H bonding. Option D. Formation of intermolecular H bonding. The correct option is option D. Formation of intermolecular H bonding. Chapter 13. Organic nitrogen compounds. Question number 265. Which of the following reagent can be used to convert nitrobenzene to aniline? Option A. SN by HCl. Option B, ZnHe by NaOH. Option C, LiAlH4. Option D, all of this. The correct option is option A, Sn by HCl. Question number 266. The method by which aniline cannot be prepared is option A, degradation of benzamide with Br2 by NaOH. Option B, potassium salt of methylamide treated with chlorobenzene followed by hydrolysis with aqueous NaOH solution. Option C, hydrolysis of phenyl cyanide with acetic solution. Option D, reduction of nitrobenzene by Sn by HCl. The correct option is option B, potassium salt of methylamide treated with chlorobenzene followed by hydrolysis with aqueous NaOH solution. Question number 267. Which one of the following will undergo Hoffman-bromide reaction? Option A, CH3CONH-CH3. Option B, CH3CH2CONH2. Option C, CH3CONH2. Option D, C6H5CONH2. The correct option is option A, CH3CONH-CH3. Question number 268. Accession. Acetamide on reaction with KOH and bromine gives acetic acid. Reason: bromine catalyzes hydrolysis of acetamide. Option A, if both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B, if both assertion and reason are true but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option D, both assertion and reason are false. Question number 269. The reaction given in the question D is option A, bromomethane. Option B, alpha bromosodium acetate. Option C, methenamine. Option D, acetamide. The correct option is option C, methenamine. Question number 270. Which one of the following nitro compound does not react with nitrous acid? Option A, CH3 bond CH2 bond CH2 bond NO2. Option B, CH3 base 2 CH bond CH2 NO2. Option C, CH3 base 3 CNO2. Option D, the structure in option D. The correct option is option C, CH3 base 3 CNO2. Question number 271. Aniline plus benzoyl chloride treated with NaOH gives C6H5 bond NH bond CO C6H5. This reaction is known as option A, Fiedel-Crafts reaction. Option B, HVZ reaction. Option D, Cotton-Brahman reaction. Option D, none of this. The correct option is option C, Cotton-Brahman reaction. Question number 272. The product formed by the reaction and halide with a primary amine. Option A, carboxylic acid. Option B, aromatic acid. Option D, Sniff's base. Option D, ketone. The correct option is option C, Sniff's base. Question number 273. Which of the following reaction is not correct? Option A, CH3CH2NH2 treated with HNO2 gives CH3CH2OH plus N2. Option B, the reaction in option B. Option C, CH3CONH2 treated with Br2 by NaOH gives CH3NH2. Option D, None of this. The correct option is option B. Question number 274. When alanine reacts with acetic anhydride, the product formed is option A, O-amino acetopropane, option B, M-amino acetopropyne, option C, P-amino acetopropyne, option D, acetaldehyde. The correct option is option D, acetaldehyde. Question number 270. The order of basic strength of methyl substituted amine in aqueous solution is option A, NCH3 base 3 greater than NCH3 base 2, H greater than NCH3H2 greater than NH3. Option B, NCH3 base 2 H greater than NCH3 base 2 H greater than NCH3 base 3 greater than NH3. Option C, NH3 greater than NCH3 H2 greater than NCH3 base 2 H greater than NCH3 base 3. Option D, NCH3 base 2 H greater than NCH3 H2 greater than NCH3 base 3 greater than NH3. The correct option is option D, NCH3 base 2 H greater than NCH3 H2 greater than NCH3 base 3 greater than NH3. Question number 275. The equation in the question A is option A, H3PO2 and H2O. Option B, H plus by H2O. Option C, AgHgSO4 by H2SO4. Option D, Cu2Cl2. The correct option is option A, H3PO2 and H2O. Question number 276. C6H5NO2 treated with Fe by HCl gives a product A. Again treated with NaOH2 by HCl at 273 Kelvin gives product B. Again treated with H2O at 283 Kelvin gives product C. The C is option A, C6H5 bond OH. Option B, C6H5 bond CH2OH. Option C, C6H5 bond CHO. Option D, C6H5NH2. The correct option is option A, C6H5 bond OH. Question number 278. Nitrobenzene on reaction with concentrated HNO3 by H2SO4 at 80 to 100 degrees Celsius forms which one of the following products? Option A, 1,4 dinitrobenzene. Option B, 2,4,6 trinitrobenzene. Option C, 1,2 dinitrobenzene. Option D, 1,3 dinitrobenzene. The correct option is option D, 1,3 dinitrobenzene. Question number 279. C5H13N reacts with HNO2 to give an optically active compound. The compound is option A, penta-1-amine. Option B, penta-2-amine. Option C, N, N dimethylpropane 2-amine. Option D, dimethylbutane 2-amine. The correct option is option B, penta-2-amine. Question number 280. Secondary nitroalkanes reacts with nitrous acid to form option A, red solution. Option B, blue solution. Option C, green solution. Option D, yellow solution. The correct option is option B, blue solution. Question number 281. Which of the following amines does not undergo acetylation. Option A, T-butylamine. Option B, ethylamine. Option C, diethylamine. Option D, triethylamine. The correct option is option D, triethylamine. Question number 282. Which one of the following is most basic? Option A, 2,4 dichloroaniline. Option B, 2,4 dimethyl Option C, 2,4 dinitroaniline. Option D, 2,4 tribromoaniline. The correct option is option B, 2,4 dimethyl Question number 283. When the structure in the question is reduced with Sn by HCl, the pair of compounds formed are option A, ethanol, hydroxyamine hydrochloride. Option B, ethanol, ammonium hydroxide. Option C, ethanol, NH2OH. Option D, C3H5NH2H2O. The correct option is option A, ethanol, hydroxylamine hydrochloride. Question number 284. IUPAC name for the amine is the structure in the question. Option A, 3-bimethylamino 3-methylpentane. Option B, 3-N, N triethyl 3-aminopentane. Option C, 3-N, N trimethylpentaamine. Option D, 3-N, N dimethylamino 3-methylpentane. The correct option is option D, 3-N, N dimethylamino 3-methylpentane. Question number 285. The equation given in the question, product P in the above reaction is option A, the structure in the option A. Option B, the structure in option B. Option C, the structure in option C. Option D, the structure in option D. The correct option is the structure in option B. Question number 285. Ammonium salt of benzoic acid is heated strongly with P2O5 and the product so formed is reduced and then treated with NaNO2 by HCl at low temperature. The final compound formed is option A, benzene diazine chloride. Option B, benzyl alcohol. Option C, phenol. Option D, nitrosobenzene. The correct option is option B, benzyl alcohol. Question number 286. Identify X in the sequence given below. The equation in the question. Option A, the structure given in option A. Option B, the structure given in option B. Option C, the structure given in option C. Option D, the structure given in option D. The correct option is the structure in option A. Question number 287. Among the following, the reaction that presides through electrophilic substitution is option A, the bond equation in option A. Option B, the bond equation in option B. Option C, the bond equation in option C. Option D, the bond equation in option D. The correct option is the bond equation in option B. Question number 288. The major product of the following reaction. The equation as given in question. Option A, the bond structure in option A. Option B, the bond structure in option B. Option C, the bond structure in option C. Option D, the bond structure in option D. The correct option is the bond structure in option B. Chapter 14, Biomolecules. Question number 289. Which one of the following rotates the plane polarized light towards left? Option A, D plus glucose. Option B, L plus glucose. Option C, D minus fructose. Option D, D plus galactose. The correct option is option C, D minus fructose. Question number 290. The correct corresponding order of names of 4 aldoses with configuration given below respectively is option A, L lyrithose, L, thyrose, L ethyrose, D thyrose. Option B, D thyrose, D ethyrose, L, thyrose, L ethyrose. Option C, L ethyrose, L thyrose, D ethyrose, D thyrose. Option D, D ethyrose, D thyrose, L ethyrose, L thyrose. The correct option is option D, D ethyrose, D thyrose, L ethyrose, L thyrose. Question number 291. Which one given below is a non-reducing sugar? Option A, glucose. Option B, sucrose. Option C, maltose. Option D, lactose. The correct option is option B, sucrose. Question number 292. Glucose, HCN product, hydrolysis product, HI plus heat A. The compound A is option A, heptonic acid. Option B, 2-hydroxide. Option C, heptide. Option D, heptanol. The correct option is option A, heptonic acid. Question number 293. Assertion. A solution of sucrose in water is deoxyribonucleic, but on hydrolysis in the presence of little hydrochloric acid it became leovatry. Reason. Sucrose hydrolysis gives unequal amounts of glucose and fructose. As the result of this, changes in sign of rotation is observed. Option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B. If both assertion and reason are true but reason is not correct explanation of assertion. Option C. If assertion and reason is true but reason is false. Option C. If both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option A. If both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Question number 294. The central dogma of molecular genetics states that the genetic information flows from option A, amino acid to protein to DNA. Option B, DNA to carbohydrates to protein. Option C, DNA to RNA to proteins. Option D, DNA to RNA to carbohydrates. The correct option is option C, DNA to RNA to proteins. Question number 295. In a protein, various amino acids linked together by option A, peptide bond. Option B, dative bond. Option C, alpha glucosidic bond. Option D, beta glucosidic bond. The correct option is option A, peptide bond. Question number 296. Among the following, the aryl amino acid is option A, 2-ethylalanine. Option B, 2-methylglycine. Option C, 2-hydroxymethylserine. Option D, tritropropine. The correct option is option C, 2-hydroxymethylserine. Question number 297. The correct statement regarding RNA and DNA respectively is option A. The sugar compound in RNA is an arabinose and the sugar compound in DNA is ribose. Option B. The sugar compound in RNA is 2-deoxyribonucleic and the sugar compound in DNA is arabinose. Option C. The sugar compound in RNA is an arabinose and the sugar compound in DNA is 2-deoxyribonucleic. deoxyribose. Option D. The sugar compound in RNA is ribose and the sugar compound in DNA is 2-deoxyribose. The correct option is option D. The sugar compound in RNA is ribose and the sugar component in DNA is 2-D-ribose. Question number 298. In aqueous solution of amino acid mostly exist in option A. NH2 bond CHR bond COOH. Option B. NH2 bond CHR bond COO. Option C. H3N plus bond CHR bond COOH. Option D. H3N plus bond CHR bond COO minus. The correct option is option D. H3N plus bond CHR bond COO minus. Question number 299. Which one of the following is not produced by body? Option A. DNA. Option B. Enzyme. Option C. Hormones. Option D. Vitamins. The correct option is option D. Vitamins. Question number 300. The number of sp square and sp cube hybridized carbon in fructose are respectively option A 1 and 4, option B 4 and 2, option C 5 and 1, option D 1 and 5. The correct option is option D 1 and 5. Question number 301. Vitamin B2 is also known as option A. Riboflavin, option B. Thiamine, option C. Nicotinamide, option D. Pyroxine. The correct option is option A. Riboflavin. Question number 302. The predominant bases present in DNA are option A. Cytosine and adenine. Option B. Cytosine and guanine. Option C. Cytosine and thiamine. Option D. Cytosine and uracil. The correct option is option C. Cytosine and thiamine. Question number 303. The secondary structure of a protein refers to option A. Fixed configuration of the polypeptide backbone. Option B. Hydrophobic interaction. Option C. Sequence of alpha amino acids. Option D. Alpha helici backbone. The correct option is option D. Alpha helical backbone. Question number 304. Which of the following vitamins is water soluble? Option A. Vitamin E. Option B. Vitamin K. Option C. Vitamin A. Option D. Vitamin B. The correct option is option D. Vitamin B. Question number 305. Complete hydrolysis of cellulose gives option A. L-glucose. Option B. D-fructose. Option C. D-ribose. Option D. D-glucose. The correct option is option D. D-glucose. Question number 306. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A. Oval bombing is a simple food reserve in egg white. Option B. Blood protein, thrombin and fibrogen are involved in blood clotting. Option C. Denaturation makes protein more active. Option D. Insulin maintains the sugar level in the human body. The correct option is option C. Denaturation makes protein more active. Question number 307. Glucose is an aldose. Which one of the following reaction is not expected with glucose? Option A. it does not form oxamine. Option B, it does not react with Grignard reagent. Option C, it does not form oxone. Option D, it does not reduce Tollens reagent. The correct option is option B, it does not react with Grignard reagent. Question number 308. If one strand of the DNA has the sequence ATGT TGA, then the sequence of complementary strand would be option A, TACGAACT. Option B, TCCGAACT. Option C, TACGTACT. Option D, TACGRAGT. The correct option is option A, TACGAACT. Question number 309. Insulin, a hormone chemically is option A, fat. Option B, steroid. Option C, protein. Option D, carbohydrates. The correct option is option C, protein. Question number 310. Alpha D plus glucose and beta D plus glucose are option A, epimers. Option B, anomers. Option C, enantiomers. Option D, conformal isomers. The correct option is option B, anomers. Question number 311. Which of the following are epimers? Option A, D plus glucose and D plus galactose. Option B, D plus glucose and D plus mannose. Option C, neither A nor B. Option D, both A and B. The correct option is option D, both A and B. Question number 312. Which of the following amino acids are axial? Option A, alanine. Option B, leucine. Option C, proline. Option D, glycine. The correct option is option D, glycine. Chapter 15, Chemistry in Everyday Life. Question number 313. Which of the following is an angelics? Option A, streptomycin. Option B, chloromycin. Option C, aspirin. Option D, penicillin. The correct option is option C, aspirin. Question number 314. Antiseptics and disinfectants either kill or prevent growth of microorganisms. Identify which of the following statement is not true. Option A, dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are strong antiseptics. Option B, disinfectants harm the living tissues. Option C, a 0.2% solution of phenol is an antiseptic while 1% solution acts as a disinfectant. Option D, chlorine and iodine are used as strong disinfectants. Option E, the correct option is option A, dilute solution of boric acid and hydrogen peroxide are strong antiseptics. Question number 315. Drugs that bind to the receptor site and inhibits its natural functions are called option A, antagonist. Option B, agonist. Option C, enzymes. Option D, molecular targets. The correct option is option A, antagonist. Question number 316. Aspirin is an option A, acetylsalicylic acid. Option B, benzoyl salicylic acid. Option C, chlorobenzoic acid. Option D, anternalic acid. The correct option is option A, acetylsalicylic acid. Question number 317. Which one of the following structure represents nylon 6,6 polymer. Option A, the structure in option A. Option B, the structure in option B. Option C, the structure in option C. Option D, the structure in option D. The correct option is the structure in option D. Question number 318. Natural rubber has option A, alternate CAS and trans configuration. Option B, random CAS and trans configuration. Option C, all CAS configuration. Option D, all trans configuration. The correct option is option C, all CAS configuration. Question number 390. Nylon is an example of option A, polyamide. Option B, polythene. Option C, polyester. Option D, polysulfide. The correct option is option A, polyamide. Question number 320. Terylene is an example of option A, polyamide. Option B, polythene. Option C, polyester. Option C, polysaccharide. The correct option is option C, polyester. Question number 321. Which is the monomer of neoprene in the following? Option A, the structure in option A. Option B, the structure in option B. Option C, the structure in option C. Option D, the structure in option D. The correct option is the structure in option A. Which one of the following is a biodegradable polymer? Option A, HDPE. Option B, PVC. Option C, nylon 6. Option D, PHBV. The correct option is option D, PHBV. Question number 223. Non-stick cookwares generally have a coating of polymer whose monomer is option A, ethane. Option B, propyne to anitrolene. Option C, chloroethane. Option D, 1,1,2,2 tetrafluoroethane. The correct option is option D, 1,1,2,2 tetrafluoroethane. Question number 324. Assertion 2-methyl-1,2-butane is a monomer of natural rubber. Reason: natural rubber is formed through anemoic addition polymerization. Option A, if both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Option B, if both assertion and reason are true but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Option D, both assertion and reason are false. The correct option is option C, assertion is true but reason is false. Question number 325. Which of the following is a copolymer? Option A, Adlon. Option B, PVC. Option C, Teflon. Option D, PHBV. The correct option is option D, PHBV. Question number 326. The polymer used in making blankets is option A, polystyrene. Option B, PAN. Option C, polyester. Option D, polythene. The correct option is option B, PAN. Question number 327. Regarding cross-linked or network polymers, which of the following statement is incorrect? Option A, example or bakelite and melamine. Option B, they are formed from pi and trifunctional monomers. Option C, they contain covalent bonds between various linear polymers chains. Option D, they contain strong covalent bond in their monomer chain. The correct option is option D, They contain strong covalent bond in their monomer chain.